I still have my pink pickle, tiny turtles. I got purple with mint. And I forget what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kay and I'm the owner and creator behind Hot Mess Homemade. Today, let's see, over the weekend I'm trying to get back up in my inventory. So I think today we're gonna go through all my inventory that I have left from the market. Again, in the last video, I talk about how the last market I did in December for Fandom Fest was a bigger hit than I thought it would be. I didn't realize that there wasn't going to be a lot of vendors. I didn't realize I was going to be the only crochet vendor. I sold over $700 worth of inventory, plus I had like 3 custom orders at the end of that show. So let's go through the inventory and see what I have left, and let's make a plan. Um, I think we'll go through the inventory first, and then we'll go through everything that I've been crocheting um over the last 6 months, because I feel like for me my stress was like way up here for everything that was going on. So I just kind of stopped doing everything and I just used crochet as like a getaway, as a stress reliever. So I haven't really been keeping track. I've just been like crocheting random things. So let's get started and go through this inventory that I've got left, and then we'll take a look at the new stuff. Let me just grab a pen so I can write this down so I can keep track of what I've got. Well, come on, paper, work with me here. Why can't I turn just one page? Oh, jeez. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull out at random because it's just a little bit of stuff in my bag. I have one of these moving bags, and this is all I have left at the bottom. So let's take a look and see what's in here. Oh, I've got an orange Daddy Octo. Um, I call them Daddy Octos because they don't have the babies in the bottom. I feel like these are a lot less popular. Everyone wants the Octos with the babies, just in case you were wondering. And this is an All From Jade pattern. I also have one in this color too. This is the only dragon I have left. This is Crochet by Jenna. I have this mermaid. Don't ask me who it's by because I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen for you if I can find it. Then I have these. I've talked about these in many previous videos. They do not sell to save my life. I've had these things for probably 2 years now. So we'll see. We'll see how long I'm going to end up holding on to these things. I've got 2 of these. This one. I don't remember who the pattern is by, but I will put it on the screen for you. These are pretty popular. However, there is another dog pattern that I want to try and see. Because I like these. These are cute. With the... Sorry, that was my dog. She's playing in the bed. Um, I like these. You know, they're quick with the bobbles for feet, whatever. But there's definitely, I mean, you have to sew on the head, you have to sew on the ears, you have to sew on the tail. It's not a lot. I mean, but that's pretty much everything. That's a lot. You gotta sew the whole thing together. So it takes a little time. They're cute, but I definitely want to try another dog pattern. I have probably about, I don't know, at least 10 patterns that I want to buy and try. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do that one week. We'll get all new patterns and try all new patterns one week. We'll see. And I have this baby dino. This is an All From Jade pattern. And I have this chicken. I don't know who this is by. Again, same as the little chicks. I've had this for a couple years. People just aren't interested. I had someone pick this up, but ended up putting it back. I've got my jumbo turtle. I say jumbo because it's double stranded, but I didn't know what I was doing when I did it, and I used the same size hook, so really it's double stranded and just like super stiff because this is the regular size turtle. So it's not much bigger. It's very stiff because it's double stranded. I should have went up a hook size. New things you're learning. You know, you don't know everything all at once. You learn things as you go. So, and you only learn things as, you know, you try them yourself sometimes and you see what works and what doesn't. And I've been forgetting to write all this down. So let me write this down real quick and then I'll show you the rest. I've got this little bee keychain. This was like, I made a whole bunch of them. They're not very popular. So this is, I think I made these before I did my first market about a year and a half ago. So, and this is still one I've been hanging on to. So there's that. This heart keychain. I'm surprised I still have. I thought I sold all of these. This is the last one then. Um, I made these for Valentine's Day in 2024. So there's that. And then these are the All From Jade baby shark pattern. And of course, I had to do them in baby shark colors because, you know, why not? But I don't know why everyone always confuses these with a whale. Oh, look at the cute little whale. No, it's a shark. It's baby shark. So I don't know. And then I have these leggy frogs. I don't even make leggy frogs anymore because they don't really sell for me. I'm still holding on to these from when I started markets last year. It was probably about February, March last year. What do you want? Trouble. You want to come up here and say hi? Come here, Trouble. It's our baby MJ. Um, she was originally just supposed to be a foster. Pretty sure it's gonna be a foster fail. Hi, baby. She's about 3 months old. Pocket pit. No, pocket pit. Pocket bully. Hey, hey, everybody. She's trouble. My troublemaker. Yes, baby. All right. We finished showing everybody. All right. Let's see. Then we've got. Let's see how many of these I've got. I've got a couple octos left. I did different styles. See, and no one. I always said this one looks more like an ice cream topper. This is the ice cream cone. Well, I got it in a keychain. But this is the ice cream cone topper, and this is the octo. I feel like they're very similar. Ice cream cone's just a little taller. I don't know. But people just kind of look at this and are like, and I don't know if it's the color or the style, but so there's that octo in the keychain, and then this octo, oops, and this one, and I think that's it. So I've got 3 octos. All right, let me write those down. What? You want to go out? Somebody by the door. Henny. You want to come in here, Henny? Come on, baby. Oh, she's too busy playing with the puppy. Don't steal my stuff. They're a mess. She's excited to have a little sister. All right, so there's those. And then I still have my pink pickle. I have not had any more weird derogatory remarks toward my pink pickle, but I still have my pink pickle. I still have a donut keychain. I never really like went through and found some really good keychain patterns. So I'm still kind of working on my keychain wall. Right now I just kind of have random things. Um I have these rainbows too. I have them in two different colors. I started out not making them keychains, but they weren't selling. So I put them on little keychains or bag charms or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Everyone's got different terms for them. Backpack buddies, whatever you want to call them. But I have three of those. I only have one in the pastel color. I think I sold one, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I had to have sold two because I had five of these. But yeah. So there's those. Easy, y'all. They're constantly playing. Anyone else's dogs constantly play? I guess not constantly. There is a time where they are sleeping, but when they're awake, always playing and roughhousing and beating each other up. All right. And then I have this ghost left still from Halloween. I think this is the only Halloween thing I have left. There's that. And then the rest of my deal bin stuff, I've got two pocket frogs left. I've got one stingray. I wasn't even looking at you when I said that. What stingray? A little stingray left. And then I've got these little tiny turtles in different colors. I got purple with mint. And I forget what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Um, I had this awesome custom order for Scrump last year. And I had just started making these with this tealy color and realized, because I did it with this one too, and realized this is the color that I needed to make that custom order, and I just made these heads. So I stopped there because I didn't want to use any more. I only had one skein of it, and I didn't know how big the Scrump doll would end up being or how much I was gonna need for that. So I kind of I played some yarn chicken. I barely made it. I had like a piece of yarn left like this long. Um, so I ended up just doing like a sand color on the bottom. So I got green heads, sand flippers, and blue and purple shells. And then this one is one of my classic turtle colors. I either do this is lagoon and toffee, I believe. And usually I do like for my classic turtles, I either do this color or I'm making some regular size turtles right now. This color is teddy bear and key lime. So, but I kind of like this too as a classic color. So, but there's those are my deal bins. And then this is the last thing I believe. I have one little bobble bee left. So that's it. That's all I have. I have 26 items, including all the little things and keychains and everything. 26 items. That's it. So that's what I've got left from my market. They've been done for a while. They've been tagged. They're ready to go. Now, let's go through my inventory that I've been working on and see what's done, sort of. Still needs to be tagged for the next market or whatever I'm going to do. Um, and then I'll show you my whips as well that I've got going because I've got quite a few. I was waiting for yarn to get here, which I just got, and I still feel like it's not enough. This was like $200 worth of yarn. Like, I don't know if you. This is a previous picture of what it looked like before I bought the yarn. I just bought like 40 skeins of yarn. Almost $200 worth of yarn, or somewhere around $200 worth of yarn. And I still feel like it's not enough. I still feel like with everything that I have to make, I'm gonna end up running out. I feel like I need to order more now. This is what I've got, and I feel like I need to order more now. So, all right, let's go through my inventory of what is done but not yet tagged. All right. So this is my basket of everything that I've been working on. It's not yet tagged or ready to go for market yet, but it's done being crocheted. I have all the details and everything put on it. Let's go through this baby and see what's in here, what kinds of things I've got. All right. So one thing I really wanted to make this pattern. The only thing is I forget. I think this is Bernat blanket. The feet and the beak are Premier. I really want to make this. Oh, and the headband. Um, but I really want to make this all in Premier and see how small it is. This is the Della Duck pattern. I believe. Nope, I can't remember who did it. It's on the screen. But this is Della Duck. It's a little snuggler. These are like my favorite. I really want to make a lot more of these and see how they do. The only thing is I'm not a fan of Bernat blanket, baby blanket, any of that. I'm a I'm a parfait chunky girl. But you can tell the body is like Bernat blanket, and I did the feet in mustard parfait chunky. And then the headband is in hibiscus and parfait chunky. So there's that. I thought that was cute. And then this cute little duck with a little floaty, summer duck. This pattern is completely no sew. I don't remember who did it. It's on the screen. Let's see. And then I have I forget who did these. Who did this pattern? I know I got one more. There it is. I made these squid. They're so cute and they're so quick to make. I mean, even with the tentacles, like you start from the top, work your way down, and then these are like open. You leave the sides open and just keep crocheting. You get to the bottom. All this is all no sew. All the tentacles are crocheted in. These you make first, and then once you're ready, like to close the bottom, you have a tail on either side. I just put them through the stitches and tied it on the inside, so I didn't have to sew them or anything. But I love these things. I've not yet sold these. This is a new pattern for me. This is by, I want to say, Darling Maple Designs. If I'm wrong, it's on the screen regardless. But yeah. So these went together really quickly, and we'll see how well they sell. There's a pink one, a yellow one, and then I also did a dark purple. All right. Oh, these. I got I got a couple of these patterns. Um I saw on the Share the Love IG challenge, someone had found this pattern and I had to go find it. I thought it was the cutest thing. So it's a little stress ball with eyes. Okay. And then they wrote patterns to put little hoods on the stress ball. This is the little frog hood. I have not made any more right now. But they also have like these are the free patterns: the stress ball, the frog hood. Um, it also comes with, I believe, a cat, a bunny, and a bear. Those are all the free patterns for this stress ball. This is by Unraveled and Unwound on Instagram. You can find her patterns there. And then I love the stress ball idea so much. I ended up going to her Etsy page and she's got a million different designs with a removable stress ball. I saw some like teacher ones. I thought it would be cute for like teacher gifts. There's one, it's like a pencil and the eraser comes off. It's a stress ball, or like an apple. It's like this one where like this part is red and then there's a piece that goes over it that's got the little leaf and then the front comes out of the apple. But yeah, those are cute. But I really liked, so I got the pencil one. I haven't made any yet. That's one that I really need to work on making. But I thought those would be cute for teacher gifts. And then I also like these. I feel like this is geared more towards adults instead of kids. I mean, all of this is geared towards anybody, but these are more, I feel like, for adults. Maybe kids, I guess they could have fun with them. But she also has these chill pill with the removable stress ball. This one was the first one I did, and for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't seem to come out right. It doesn't look right to me as a pill. But then I did this one and it came out better with the removable. I just think it's so funny. And then I'm gonna put a little tag on it, chill pill. So we'll see how those sell. But I thought that was a cute idea with the stress balls. Let's see what else I've got in here. Oh, this, I did these for another pattern I did for the Share the Love IG challenge, the Tomatoed with a little fly on its tongue. And it's got a little booty. And there was a bonus pattern with that, a cherry tomatoed, again with a little booty. I've got, oh, and then I was trying new patterns for my deal bins. I'm trying to find more things to put in it. And I found this little crab. I don't know about making this $8 because it was a lot with all the legs and the claws. And then this, you have to surface crochet that on after. Um, so we'll see how I feel about the crab. You know, you got to play with the patterns and figure out what's good for markets, what's worth it, and what's not. You know, and I try to find some good stuff for my deal bins. I also found this cute little mini chicken pattern, fuzz on it. I don't think I have any of those left. I think they all sold. I had some, the bigger ones. And then there's these. I thought these were cute. A little chick with a frog hat. I got two of those. Here's the other one. I made their mouths a little different on the frog hat. And then a little chick with a strawberry hat. And again, I'm not writing these down. Oh, I've got, and this was another one for that Share the Love. I freaking love these things. I'm gonna make so many more of these. This is definitely something that works up quick, that is good for like any kind of deal bins or whatever. I say deal bin. I don't know how anybody else does it, but I have a deal bin that right now it's 1 for 8, 2 for 14. I think I might just make it 15 to make it easier. So, 14 is kind of a weird number. I don't know. But anyway, I thought these were really cute. These little flower babies by Red Mills Crochet. I did a sunflower. She does it. It's more like a daisy. It's yellow in the middle with white petals. But I want to do a little sunflower. You can do a multitude of colors with these little flowers. And then next to the little flower babies on my table, I could put this little Walter the watering can by, hold on, Blossom Moon Crafts. I thought this was cute. The only thing that I didn't like, it was kind of confusing the way she had to put the handle on, and then how I ended up doing it. It's like tighter on one side than it is on the other, so it kind of hangs out funny. So I'd probably do the handle a little different, just crochet 3 rows and then like tie it on and tuck the tails probably. But it went together fairly quickly. It's super cute. She's got it to where you've got like, the end of this and then the water inside. I ran out of the light blue, but it's whatever. But yeah, I thought that was cute. And then let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, this is another one I did for the Share the Love IG challenge. With as popular as axolotls are, I thought I would try this axolotl snuggler. However, the pattern was written in Bernat blanket. I'm not a Bernat. I've got some Bernat, but I'm not a big Bernat person. Um, it hurts my hands too much. So I usually do Parfait Chunky. I am a Parfait Chunky. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty much all Parfait Chunky on my wall. I've got some Bernat down here and some Sweet Snuggles Light, but not a lot. But anyway, so I thought I would try this little axolotl snuggler pattern um, until I actually started doing it with Parfait Chunky. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, they're cute. This is what I ended up with Parfait Chunky. And it was also like 11 o'clock at night, and I was trying to finish the gills and the tail. And I accidentally followed the gill pattern for the tail. So the tail is like these things are too long. They're normally shorter. They're like, but so I just kind of improvised. I wasn't about to redo it at 11 o'clock at night. This was the last one I was doing, and I was trying to get it done for my Share the Love IG video. But anyway, then I've got this one too. Another mini chicken. I have 2 of those. I didn't realize I had 2 mini chickens. And then I've got a bunch more stingray, some teal and some purple, a blue one, maybe. Another pink one. I got light pink. And another teal and a purple. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 7. I did some more 7 stingrays. Because I only had one left. And those sell really well. And then, last but not least, I have this snake. This is Crochet Grove, I believe, her snake. So there's that one. And I did that. Can you tell I did it at like Valentine's Day? During Valentine's Day. Um, but I thought that was cute. But then I had this green variegated yarn I think I bought for Leggy Froggies, but I never ended up, I think I made a couple and I didn't really like how they turned out. So I never used it all for Leggy Froggies. So I decided to use the rest of it for this. I love how big this thing turned out. It is gorgeous. But yeah. So that is everything I've been crocheting in the last 6 months. Again, I have not been crocheting every day. I've not been. I just recently started really getting back heavy into it. I tried for a little bit after, but like I said, I was so distraught by my car quit working, my AC went out in my house, then all of my inventory sells, which to me it's amazing. It's something that everybody wants, is to sell out almost all of your inventory. But then when I like took a step back and looked at it, I was like the panic set in because I had no yarn. I had well, I had like a few things of yarn, but I couldn't do a lot with it. Um and it was Christmas time. I had like no money to really spend on yarn. So I just was very overwhelmed by everything. So I just kind of shut down. But I'm back and it's going to stay that way because I miss y'all. I feel like things have been different since I got back into doing my crochet stuff. I've got lots more patterns. When you want to see all the patterns that I want to buy, try, I'm just going to run through them real quick. There's this one. Let's see. I want to do the cat and the dog patterns by Wonder Crochet. I want to do the caterpillar, the fidget caterpillars, from All From Jade, but I'm kind of like torn because I want to do the big one, but I want to do I told my husband I want to have two different sizes so I can have two different price points. She has a regular size one and a mini one, but she doesn't sell them together in a bundle. So I would have to buy both of those separate, or she sells a bundle that's 6 patterns. It's the regular size caterpillar, the mini caterpillar, the butterfly, an ant, a bee, and a wasp, and they're all like the fidget things. So, but that pattern bundle is almost $20. So that's one, like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see if I want to buy that or if I just want to get the caterpillars. That is all for this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. If you could press the button that looks like this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.